Welcome to Tips Kalimba, where even you can learn how to play. We have a lot of questions here, which I just love. And let's go. First question, what's the most unique kalimba you've owned or played? They're all unique actually, from the sound, from the quality, from the wood. But if I were to name a few, it would definitely be Aurora from Bolf, this 16 key by Kalimbas, and Mia. Of course, Kalimba King's chromatic kalimba. See, it's very unique, right? And of course, your kalimbas by Kalimbera, because you get those personalization, and I don't know if you ever find anyone who has the same engravement as I do. Next, I still don't understand how you can change piano notes into kalimba notes. Okay, for this question, it is already in the lineups of the video that we're going to create. So if ever it's already uploaded, the link will be up here. But if it's not, here's a quick explanation for that. It is possible to make your piano notes into kalimba notes. The issue there is just the octave. That's why sometimes if you're gonna listen to it, why does it sound different? It's because of the octave. Remember, for the piano, they're playing in different octaves, right? Because they have a lot of keys. So it revolves around there. But we are gonna make a video on that. Oh, here's a question from the Kalimba channel. Let's go. What have you learned of studying kalimba, the side effects in your normal life? Nice question. I love that question. So, progress is always better than perfection. And that 0.01 still counts. So this is from Gabby Hernandez. How can I create my own covers in Kalimba? Alright, for this one we do have a playlist already on it, and you can check it out here on the link. Next is from Leah Gomez. I can't learn properly. It takes a long time for simple songs and I don't decorate. Any tips? Okay, so that's very interesting. Though here's the thing. Is there even a proper way of learning to begin with? Or are we all individually unique in how we grow, in how we process things? If someone boils egg in a certain way, while the other in another way, at the end of the day, don't they both win because they have this delicious meal that they both get to eat and enjoy? Think about that. Plus, also, I think the best thing that I can advise to you is that be patient with yourself. A carpenter didn't learn to build this wonderful house in just one day. Next question. How long does it take to learn it properly? Greetings from Germany. Okay, so again, with regards to learning, you get to decide how long or how fast you learn. And thank you for that, greetings from Germany, sending the love all the way from the Philippines. How about this? How to play chords for piano with kalimba? I can't get it yet. Same question. I'll put the links if it's already up here, but if not, do know that we are creating a video to explain that. And here's a question from Nia. What is your favorite tuning? Nia Instrumentali is the hand behind this kalimba. They're the one who created this. Okay, now to answer favorite tuning, I think if I were to have only one tuning, oh, this is hard. Okay, I'll make it 3. 4. I like them all. Okay. I guess it's either G or F. First, because that's my key. And next is because, I don't know, I like low sounds. It's very healing to me. Thanks for the question. How did you know about kalimba po? And what was your reaction after having your first kalimba? I first learned about the kalimba while I was actually typing a blog. Then I wanted a song on productivity or relaxation, and I discovered this beautiful instrument by a song played by no other than Miss April Yang, and the rest is history. My first kalimba is the Sport 17C Tone Hollow, and when I first got it, oh, I remember that day wasn't very happy for me because my dog just got sick and the dog needed to be confined, so I was very sad about that. And then boom, got delivery, open it up, oh, it's a kalimba. So yes, my reaction is that I fell in love right away. Whoa, okay, so let's have a quick breaker for a while. By the way, if you haven't joined the family yet, why don't you consider subscribing? Plus, I suggest that you hit that notification bell so that you will always be updated with our latest contents. And if you're being extra generous, why don't you give us that thumbs up? When you do, this would help other kalimba players in finding this video, and by that, you are helping them in their growth as a person and as a kalimba player. And I think that's just really cool. Anyway, let's go back to this question and answer right now. Okay, this question from Gwen. How many kalimba / kalimbas do you have? Gwen, my dear, I love you. And I see that you really want to challenge me with a math question. Okay, addition. I think at the top of my mind, it's 16. Don't judge me. Or 18. Though 2 of them are for my sister-in-laws. Please don't judge me. Oh, and I have 4 more kalimbas that I need to unbox. And 1 on the way. And no, there's actually 2 on the way. 2? 3 on the way. Okay, anyway. Secret. Next question. Any update yet for my previous song request? In time. In time, my friend. Next. Where did you discover kalimba? YouTube. Affordable budget kalimba recommendation. And saan po nakakabili ng mga accessories for kalimba? I do have 3 videos on this budget kalimbas. And if ever they're gonna be up in the link, or maybe it's on a budget kalimba playlist. But if it's still not here, do know that yes, we are going to have a video on that. Thank you for your question. Accessories. Shopee or Lazada? Cash on delivery pa. Can you recommend songs to play for kalimba beginners by May? Go for a song that you personally enjoy, because it's better to have fun while you do it than to do it just for the sake of having a song to play. And next is the winning question, which is by Reg or Kali the Nomad. What is the kalimba? Ha ha ha. What is that kalimba? The one in the picture or the kalimba itself? If it's the one in the picture, it's one of the budget kalimbas I got. But if you're asking what the kalimba is in general, it's this beautiful African instrument, and it could be defined by your personal definition of it. And here is a question from our dear friend Sherry. How to sight read? Oh, I love this girl. In your desktop or in your computer. Sometimes you don't look at the keyboard anymore and you're just looking at the screen. Muscle memory. So sight reading is equal to muscle memory. When did you start on playing kalimba po, ate? Math. I think it's August 2019. Is it correct? I don't remember. I think August 2019. I think. Is it? Something around there. Next is from our friend Fish. How to clean the tines, then they rust. Mine. I do want to create an experiment on this, but there are products that are not safe for pregnant women, so we'll have a video on that soon, hopefully. And if ever, the link will be up here. Next question. How to set up my new kalimba. We actually have a video on this, so the link will be up there. And of course, do check out our playlist because we have a lot of content there for setting up your kalimba. Next question, this is from Ninay. And she asked, what's your favorite kalimba brand, ate? Para mo akong pinapili ng strawberry or blueberry. I like them both, so I don't have a favorite brand. Oh, okay, so this is from Kyla. Why did you start playing a kalimba? Oh, I love this question. I started because I was very curious. And I love music boxes. Yes. And when I discovered that, whoa, it sounds like a music box, I knew I got to have one. She also asked, what type of kalimba do you like the best? Just because of personal preference, flatboards. Either wood or acrylic, it's fine as long as it's a flatboard. Next is from Amira. Can someone who have no basic in music self-study and play kalimba? Amira, honey, my dear, yes. Yes. Because here's the thing. Even the greatest musician of all time started with one instrument. So, if they can do it, I'm sure you could do it too. If and only if you choose to. Oh, this is from Jam Jam. Which is better to shop for kalimbas? At Shopee or Lazada? Okay, Jam Jam, thank you for that question. But I think the real question is, which seller should you buy from? Because either Shopee or Lazada, they're good. And again, we have a video on that, so the link will be up here. Alright, so we have two questions here. How to clean the kalimba para po mawala yung mga fingerprints. Then, paano po maiiwasan na magkagasgas yung kalimba at magpapa-GA po ba kayo this Christmas? Giveaway! Para linisin ng mga marka na naiwan dyan sa kalimba, ang gawin nyo lang is kunin nyo yung cloth, yung tela na kasama pag bumili kayo ng kalimba. At yun ang pampunas nyo kasi yung tela nun malambot, so hindi siya magagasgas. Speaking of, yun ang pwedeng gawin para hindi siya magasgas. At lagi nyo siyang ilagay sa case o kaya dun sa pouch na kasama. Huwag nyo ipaghalo ang martilyo at ang kalimba nyo kasi madalas magagasgas yan. May video tayo dyan, pwede nyo panuorin kung paano siya alagaan. Tapos, giveaway. Dahil nasa 3rd trimester na po ako, hindi ako pwedeng lumabas ng bahay. Pero hopefully, soon. Kaya abangan, dahil hindi ko sasabihin kailan. Magugulat na lang kayo na bigla sa dulo ng mga video ay nandun ang announcement na may pag-giveaway tayo. Can you write notes on kalimba for a song just by hearing it? Yes, of course you can. And if not all the time, that's what I do most of the time. Plus, it gives you more creativity when you do so. Send you DM with my worries because it can't be described by words, only by act. I replied to that. By the way, I respond quicker on the comment section as compared to DMs because just to create fairness to everyone. Next, again, how do you clean the kalimba? When you get it for the first time, get that cloth, put alcohol, a Lysol on it, and that's when you wipe your kalimba for the very first time because you don't want to directly put alcohol on it because it could either dampen the keys, especially the joints where they interconnect. And yeah, so that's what I basically do. I just wipe it with that dampened cloth. Okay, this is from Jasmine. How to be able to differentiate stiff keys versus dead keys. Sending lots of love. So to differentiate it, basically listen to it. That's what you need to do. And we have a video on how they sound like, so you can check that out. And thank you for sending lots of love, and I'm sending all mine to you too. And from Eve Mindy, what do you prefer, wood or acrylic kalimbas? I only have wood. Hello, my friend. It's really a challenge to choose between wood or acrylic. But lately, I've been leaning towards wood just because of all the variety it has as compared to acrylic.